Blog Talk Radio.
Hello, everyone. It's so good to be here as always. We are going to talk about a very interesting topic today, and I'm always excited to talk about this because for some reason I find myself talking about this with people all the time. I always get the question about this subject, and so it's kind of exciting to do this broadcast today. And also, I've been promising to have a special guest on here, and today I'm going to have a really, really, really good friend of mine on here, and she told me you can only use my pseudonym. So we're just going to use her pseudonym today, and her pseudonym is Fancy, and we always tease about that because I actually named my guitar Fancy. And I named it that because of her, because she plays the guitar really well, and I'm only wanting to learn to play. And so I have a guitar, and my goal is to learn to play it as well as she can. So I want to let you know that I'll have someone else on here with me, and every now and then I'm going to ask her to do a little input. And but today I want you to go ahead, as always. I ask you to hit that follow button so you can follow us here on the Talk Radio Show and keep up with what we're doing here and participate. And also, if you would like to request the call-in number, go ahead and email me, and I will get that to you. And we will, allow you to call in and ask questions or participate when we have that type of talk during the time of the radio broadcast. So what are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about raising our vibration and how raising your vibration, it actually enhances your life. Everything in this world or in this universe is made of energy. We talk about that all the time. I get so many questions about energy and humans, and it's so funny. But it's so important to understand that we are a body full of energy. And you hear people saying good energy, bad energy, and all that is really real. And what question I'm asked a lot is, what makes one form of energy different from another form of energy? It's basically the speed at which it vibrates. A good example is, just as music, it has various pitches and frequencies. We too, our bodies, we as humans, we emit vibrations, and that comes through our moods, health, and just our total person, our well-being. Raising our vibration actually means that we're increasing the frequency, our frequency, your frequency, to a more positive and healthier level. And so that's basically what I'm saying. But we want to get a better, understanding about raising our vibration. We want to establish a solid understanding. I want you to really understand that it is important that you be aware of where you are when it comes to raising your vibrational frequency. A lot of people get weirded out with that, but you shouldn't, because there's so much truth to that. Our thoughts and our feelings determine where we are in our frequency and how we vibrate out to others, and how we're feeling ourselves. And so our vibration goes out into the world, out to others, and it attracts energy to us that is moving at a similar frequency. So it's basically talking in the same light. Just verbiage is so important to understand. So what I can say to help some people understand is whatever you sow, that's what you're going to reap. What you give out is what you're going to get back. So it basically breaks it down to just that. You raise your frequency, you raise your vibration, you're on the positive. You're not on the low. You're on the high of being a positive person. Being a positive person means that you're handling things a whole lot better if you are not a positive person. If you're stressed out, you're allowing yourself to live a stressful life. You're not living mindfully, but you're just kind of going about your day and allowing life to kind of just handle you, and you're not handling life. You begin to realize that your energy level goes down, your vibration level goes down. So before we go any further, I wanted to make sure that you have a general idea, pretty much established, solid understanding about what vibrational frequency is, and pretty much, everything in this world, in this universe, whether tangible or intangible, emits some type of unique vibrational frequency. In essence, it's the essence of life itself. Gonna let that soak in for a second. Then I'm gonna ask my friend if she would come in and if she would talk about a little bit of, she, kind of go around doing a lot of talking about the law of vibration. So I'm gonna let her talk for a minute and just give them a little bit of input about that. So Fancy, if you would just go ahead and talk to them just a little bit about the law of vibration, if you will. I know you gave me a little pamphlet to read that had an insert of what you're going to say in it, and it made a lot of sense. So I wanted you to have some input. And so if you will, you are here, right? Hello? Hi! Hi there! I was trying to get on here. I was having a little bit of a problem, but the law of vibration is a fundamental principle in this universe. And I really, really try to stress that everything that you were saying is so true. Everything that you're saying is so true. Our bodies emit vibrational frequencies all the time, whether positive or negative. Everything vibrates. That is the law of life. Everything vibrates, and you're either going to let off positive or you're going to let off negative. So, the universal law of vibrational frequency, it basically states that we play a crucial role in our lives by giving out vibrational vibes, releasing them in the earth from ourselves to others, and we determine what we receive back. It's sort of like the law of attraction, if that makes sense. Thank you. Thank you so much. That does make sense, and I appreciate that input. It makes sense. So your thoughts and your emotions and your beliefs and your actions all contribute to this. That is what you're saying, right? Correct. Yes. So the collective energy of these elements defines your personal vibrational signature. You write your own signature. Your vibrational give out is basically the way people see you. It's like you bring into that room the good energy that you have that's in you, and you give it out, or maybe it's not, bad energy. So you define yourself by what's coming, the vibes that come from you. So you want to keep your vibration raised. You want it to be raised. You want it to be high. You want your energy to be high. Everything is energy. Just remember that. Everything is energy. And so if you understand the law of physics, and I don't expect everybody to understand the law of physics, but that's why I'm trying to talk in general as well. If you understand that, it is shown that matter is, at its core, energy. And seemingly like solid objects are composed of vibrating particles. So what am I saying? It interconnects everything. And the universe, and how does it do that? It's all energy, interacting and exchanging vibrations. Everything is vibrating that's on this earth. Your emotions are not just fleeting sensations, but they are indicators of your vibrational frequency. So when you're upset, well, you have a low vibrational frequency. When you're excited and you're happy and you're just having a good day, your vibration is high. That's a sign that it is high. And the concept of emotion, your emotional system, guiding it, the guidance of it is rooted in the idea that your emotions are your eternal compass, guiding you toward alignment with your true self and your deepest desires. So now we have a general idea of what we're talking about when we're talking about vibrational frequency. And so I wanted to come on and explain that and to talk about that, because I do get those questions asked of me a lot. And so I wanted to do this so that even some of you who have asked me about this, you will listen to this and you'll be able to have a better understanding about that. So what do we need to do? We need to always scale. Scale your emotions. Have your own emotional guidance scale. And you often want to see where you are. You want to judge it and see where you are. Not that it's work, but this is a good idea. I mean, where am I today? Where am I in my vibrational frequency? I had someone tell me the other day that they had been so busy in life that they had stopped, noticing themselves, and all of a sudden it come to them, why am I so sluggish? Why am I in such a low? And it came to them, I need to get back in the position of having my vibrations high in my life. I need to get back to that place where I'm living mindfully and I'm doing things in my life that keeps my vibration high, because that's when I'm at my best. And you judge it. When am I at my highest? What am I doing? When I'm at my lowest, what am I doing? Emotions like joy and love and gratitude and passion are associated with high vibrational frequency, while fear, anger, guilt, and sadness, of course, are linked to lower frequencies. So the idea is that when you experience positive emotions, your vibrational frequency is elevated, and you are in alignment. You're in alignment with your true self. You're in alignment with your desires because you're happy with yourself when you're having those moments of happiness, those moments of gratitude and love, those moments of joy and great passion. So conversely, negative emotions are indicators. They are indicators of misalignment. It all makes sense, right? It's an indicator that you are not in alignment within your inner self. And we have control of that. We have control of that. So we need to pay attention. Give your own self emotional feedback. Pay attention to emotions. It's crucial because they provide a very, very valuable way of feedback about how you are, where you are in your vibrational state. So if you're feeling joy, that's a sign that you're in sync with yourself, with your, as we say, your higher self. You're on the right path. But conversely, if you're experiencing fear or anxiety, that's an indicator that you're not in harmony, and that your true desires and maybe your needs are not being met, and you need to make some changes in your life. You have control. Did you hear that? You need to make some changes in your life. And so, Fancy, do you have anything you want to add? Are you there? No, I don't want to add anything else except your emotions. I want you to remember that your emotional guidance system can serve as a decision-making tool. That is so important. Just remember that. And I agree with that. I agree with her. When you're faced with choices, consider how each option, each thing that you have to decide on, how it makes you feel. Decide on that. And if the choice that you brings you joy and excitement, then it's probably going to be in alignment with what you need in your life. It's going to align with the higher self. So if it happens to bring fear or evokes discomfort in your life or makes you sad or not happy, then it's probably best that you reconsider the decision that you're going to make. So here's the question. How do you raise your vibrational frequency? Now that we understand the relationship between our emotions, and how we guide or gauge our emotions and how we can develop our own emotional guidance system and how it relates to keeping our vibrational frequency, tongue twister there, high, then, we may want to know how to do that. And you may be wondering that. How do I do that? How do I elevate my vibrational frequency? How do I keep my emotions high? How do I raise my energy? However you want to say it, and experience a more positive, life or more positive emotions and not these emotions of fear or sadness or not being happy. Here are some practices that can help you. I want to give you a few things that you can do. And you guys know I teach this all the time. I talk about mindfulness and meditation. Those two things, to me, are the most important things for me to do as an individual on a daily basis. Live the mindful life. Take one step at a time, one moment at a time. Enjoy each moment, whether it's brushing your teeth or, I get in there, and I'm going to talk about that in a minute when we get to gratitude. I get up and I brush my teeth. I even enjoy brushing my teeth, and I take my time because you only get one set, so I'm thankful for those teeth, and so I take care of them. But we're going to talk about that again when we get to gratitude. Mindfulness and meditation practices, they can help you become more aware of your thoughts, more aware of your emotions, more aware of who you are. And by observing these things, don't allow it to be a chore, but something that you love to do to keep yourself on an even key, to keep yourself balanced, to keep yourself with high energy, with a high vibrational frequency. Okay? By observing your thoughts without judgment, you can choose to shift your focus. You're in control. There again, I talk about it all the time. You are in control of you. You can do that, shifting your focus from negative to positive, your thoughts from negative to positive, which will raise your vibration. Number one. That's one thing that you can do. Okay? Then, gratitude, being grateful. Being grateful. Finding something on a daily basis that you're grateful for throughout the day. Like I talked about brushing your teeth a few seconds ago, being grateful for your teeth. That sounds funny, but I'm being really serious here. Finding some things to be grateful for, it will raise your energy, raise your vibration. It will change your outlook on life if you did that. Gratitude is amazing and powerful. Practicing it is a powerful, powerful way to elevate your vibrational frequency. And when you express gratitude for positive aspects of your life, you invite more abundance and more positivity in your life. So I encourage you to do that. I really encourage you. Focus on your goals. Focus on, great things that you just inspire to do. Forget about things in your past that have made you sad or negative people in your life. But focus on being grateful. Focus on gratitude. And self-care is major. Focus on taking care of yourself. Yourself physically, taking care of your mental health, taking care of your emotional health, taking care of yourself by getting adequate sleep and concentrating on doing things for your body like eating right and exercising and going back to meditation and finding time to relax settle your mind. All these things can contribute to raising your energy, raising your vibration, causing your day and your life to be high energy, okay? And surrounding yourself with people that do just those things, people with like minds, people that are positive, and people that are going to encourage you and influence your vibrational frequency, because when you're interacting with them, they uplift you and they support you, and they give you that positive feedback and positive energy that you need to be bouncing back off of you. You know, whatever you surround yourself with, that's what you will become. So you want to make sure you're doing that. Letting go of negative things, like I said earlier, forgetting the past, forgetting negative things that people have said to you, negative emotions that you had. You know, learn to release those things and forgive and forget those things, because they will lower your vibration. They are waiting on you, and they will lower your vibration. So begin to be passionate about those things that you would love to pursue and pursue them. Things that you want and desire in life, pursue. Get on the pursuit of doing those things. And those are things that you love, and things that you love, and you do them, they elevate your frequency as well. So when you're engaged in those things, you know, in those activities, those things that resonate with you, resonates with your soul, naturally you experience great joy and fulfillment. It's like, I don't know how to play the guitar yet, but I get that thing in my hand and I'm pretending I know how to play, or I'm really practicing to learn. I feel, fulfilled, because it's something that's resonating with me. It's something I really desire to do. Or when I'm teaching, I love to teach. I love training. And that is something that I love so much. I'm real passionate about. When I'm doing it, I feel fulfilled. And you feel empowered when you're doing those things that you love to do. So your vibrational frequency and emotions actually, they connect. So, shaping an experience for yourself entails you creating an emotional checklist for yourself. Check yourself out on a daily basis. Where am I? And you will bring your awareness to that, and that way you'll find out that you're in control and you can make the difference in your own life. You're in control. I always talk about being in control of your thoughts, being in control of what you're thinking about, and how you respond can change your life, because it puts you in control of you. Remember, your thoughts is an experience. They're not you. And you can control your thoughts. You can control how you are vibrating on this earth. So raise your vibration. Choose to do that. Make that choice so that you can live the life that you want to live. Your mindset can make or break you. So if you're on a low key of vibration, then your mindset is going to be not where you need it to be in order to grow and to live that joyful life that you want to live. So there you go. We talked about vibration and what it is and how you raise your vibration. So I am so excited that you guys are going to continue to walk in a high vibrational frequency. And if you're not, now you know what to do, and you're going to do something about it. You're going to do something about it. And you are going to live a life of high energy, high vibration. And I'm so excited that we are here talking about this today. And we're going to discover next time, we're going to discover from others that you won't hear from them, but I will read out some things that they're going to share. They actually put this to practice. When we had our class last Friday, I think I talked about this on the broadcast a little bit the last time. Their assignment was to go practice this and to come back and give me some feedback. And so I've been getting a little feedback from different ones, and I'm going to share that on the next broadcast because we're going to talk a little bit more about vibrational frequency. I want people to understand what that means and to really know what we're saying when you hear people say raise your vibration, not to get freaked out about it, but to understand it. So until next time, guys, you guys have a wonderful time. I want to thank Nancy for being here and participating here with us. And next time I'm also going to have someone on here as well, and they're going to share a little bit with you about vibrational frequency and how it has affected their lives as they have put these things into play into their life. So until next time, you guys have a wonderful day. Shalom.